Yeah, end of summer, an 8-week time frame that we got a lot accomplished. It was an exciting time for our veterans. I think in the standpoint that their first really full off season with us, with Fletch. We did testing today. I'm always excited. I get excited this time of year because I can see the gains and to see a guy like Trent Frazier touch out at 11 feet 4 inches. To see a guy that comes in and Tevian Jones add 7 pounds and change his body. To see a guy like Io who came in and Io was a little bit fatigued, a little bit the start of the summer with some obvious USA basketball obligations, and a guy that literally added leg strength, increased his quickness, increased his vertical. Those are exciting things because with that and those increases come confidence. And we threw a lot of basic, very basic fundamental teaching things at them this year. We literally kept it at elementary pace, and we tried to clean up some things that we know we had to be better at from last year. I've leaned on our veterans a great deal to help in that area, and then we've probably expanded just a little bit in terms of what we've put in our system, being able to advance that a little bit. So I'm excited. The veterans have done an incredible job of leading. In my time, 30 years, I've been hard pressed to find anyone who's improved more from one season to the next. And I'm going back a year to when I got here, and DeMonte Williams, and what he has physically done with his body, what he's done with his game. It is like adding a completely different player and seeing that. And he's become a guy that has been vocal and a real leader. Aaron has been off the chart. We've leaned Kipper up. If you look at Kip's down 10 or 11 pounds. That's helped him in every aspect of the game, especially on the defensive side. So we're excited about that. And then Trent has been a guy that has really improved his game. Physically, he may not look better, but pound for pound, maybe one of the stronger guys. Not maybe, he is one of the stronger guys on our team. So he's increased his vertical a bunch. He's happy that he's around dunking balls and making it look easy now. So I'm excited about that confidence level that our veterans have made, and that's what this time of season is about. And we will get a few weeks off, and then we will reconvene here in August, and September 27th, 28th, somewhere right in there. We have an early start to practice this year, and it's right around the corner. So we'll get back after it after a few weeks off, and they deserve it. And we're really excited though about the way the summer's gone.
Brad, you've added size with Adonis LaRossa. What do you hope he adds on the court, and when do you hope to see him on the court?
Well, I don't want to put a timetable on when we see him. I think that's everybody's different. We heard various things last year with DeMonte, and we even contemplated redshirting DeMonte up until really the week before practice. So I don't want to put a timetable on him. He's a veteran. He's a grown man, and he's 7 foot. He's I guess he'll be somewhere by the time we play. He'll be in the 270 range to 280. But here's a guy who's a proven rebounder. He's an extremely skilled guy. It's been fun having him around this summer just on the sideline because you can sense his IQ and his feel for the game. Picks up things very easily. And we don't want to bring him out here until he's completely healthy but a very mature guy that obviously has some size and some skill that will help us.
Coach, yeah. So much anticipation around Trent and Io playing together, competing against each other in practice. What have you noticed them being on the same court, just that competitive relationship they have?
Well, I think they're good for each other, and I think that you throw Andres Feliz in that mix along with DeMonte, and you've got 4 guys who are going at it at a pretty high clip every single day, and they make each other better. And the one thing I love is Trent has not been afraid to step in and help, and to help I call it nurse them along and understand what the offense is about and where the opportunities come. So he's been I've been very impressed with that about him. He's stepping into a leadership role, and yet that group together loves to compete. That's why they're here. Io's as competitive as anybody. He loves the challenge of guarding Trent, and he's got his hands full there because Trent's an awfully good player.
You had an Anthony Higgs as well. What does adding kind of more length to your front court mean for the rest of the team?
Well, make us better defensively, we hope. I think that I've said it many times, I get more involved in the recruiting process with length than I do height and size. You get a guy like DeMonte at 6'3", 6'4", and yet he's got 6'11" wingspan, and so guys can play bigger than they truly are, and that's what's exciting. Tevion's long, Allen's long, Anthony's long. Anthony's got he's a piece that we didn't have. He's a 7', 6'8", 235 pound guy that has a physical presence about him to go along with athleticism, and you throw in the fact that he fits the model we were after with 2 state championships. Here's a kid who's won, and we're sure excited about him stepping foot on campus.
Maybe not the first freshman that gets talked about, but what have you seen from Georgie this summer?
Georgie has done everything that we'd hoped and more. Georgie's got. I'm careful when I say this because it sounds very cliche, but he's got an old man's game. He's got a very, very mature game. His game is based on IQ, feel. He makes plays that are the right plays, but right now they're wrong because not everybody's on the same page with him. So his maturity level is beyond his years. And then, he's 240 pounds, his body fat's way down, he's got great feet. We had a situation today where he ended up on Trent, kept Trent in front of him, and then he's got tremendous length. So we need him to be a better rebounder than what he's shown this summer, but we'll start harping on that in August.
Any update on Samba Kane and when he'll be here? Yeah,
it's just a day to day. We're working on that. The academic part of that is something I don't talk about until we get the go ahead. But we expect him to be here in uniform and when school starts up in the fall.
So last summer, Tyler was probably the only one that knew your system. How much of a difference has it made, especially with as many newcomers you have, that you've got 6 or 7 guys?
Yeah, it's very, very nice to have, so I don't have to lead everything. And I say when coaches have to lead everything and coach, it becomes more challenging. And now you've got those 6 guys, and there's 7 guys with Samson and Drew. Drew and Tyler know this thing inside and out. They're bringing plays into my office all the time saying, hey, we can look at this, we can look at that, it'll fit. Those are 2 future coaches who think it and understand it. So, but it's nice to have it on the court while the game's going on. A guy like DeMonte, a guy like AJ, know when to cut, know what to look for, and they can communicate that. And it's not always me having to do that. So there's, we talk about the cliche, the best thing about freshmen is they become sophomores. It's also the same thing about first year to second year in a program. You have veterans who know and understand what is expected, and this group has been very, very good at that this summer.
You had Thomas Walker.